At Assyrium, we build PAM to be as reliable as possible. However, when it's deployed in your environment, it will rely on a number of services. Your experience of PAM will depend on those services. And we've been looking at support tickets from the last 3 years and identified a number of configurations that you might like to consider. At 42 tickets per year, by far the biggest issue we see is related to disk space. Now, PAM will send out warnings at 80% disk full and 90% disk full. However, in large organizations, these warnings might get lost. So one of our recommendations is that you designate one of your team members to act on these warnings as soon as possible. PAM also provides a number of configuration options to help avoid any disk space issues. If you're session recording, we always recommend that you add a second disk, and you can also archive these session recordings after a set time period. You can also set up a file retention policy so that files are removed after a set number of days, and this can comply with your own company's file retention policies. At 35 calls per year, the next big gotcha we've found has been PAM not being able to reach an Active Directory. If any of your devices are in a domain, PAM will be using an Active Directory to contact them, so it's really important that that connection is resilient. When you define an Active Directory in PAM, you can use a comma-separated list to provide more than one domain controller, and we really recommend that you add in more than just a primary domain controller into this list. Coming in at a close third, with 34 calls per year, are DNS-related issues. If you're using fully qualified domain names for any of your devices, you're going to need to use a DNS. The PAM configuration allows you to set up to 3 DNS servers, so there's plenty of space for more than one. Next on the list, with around 10 calls per year, are MFA-related issues. If any of your users are specified to use MFA as an authentication method, then this will rely on an external service to provide that authentication. If that service is unreachable, such as some kind of network outage or internet problem, then your users will not be able to log into PAM. A way to mitigate this would be to have some admin users set up with a different authentication service, such as a locally authenticated account with a strong password, and they could then enter PAM, update the configuration to allow your users to log in until the MFA issue is resolved. Last on the list are NTP-related issues. If you've got multiple PAM nodes in a HA situation, then it's crucial that they're time-locked together. If not, you're going to run into issues and disconnections. In the PAM configuration, it's possible to set more than one NTP server, so you can guarantee that each of your nodes are synchronized. So there we are, a whistle-stop tour of some of the external issues that can affect an otherwise resilient PAM service. We love to support our customers, so if you're affected by any of these issues, please let us know. And if you have any questions about any of these configurations, please contact us.